It's me. It's Marty. And before I forget, I just want to thank everybody that's watched these videos and subscribed. And I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a guy trying to do something to get off the couch, to be honest with you. And so my video got cut off for some reason, and I have no idea how to edit. If any of you know how to do it, please let me know. But anyway, I was able to pry and get the trunk open. So let me show you what was in it. So I got that hole drilled out. Surprisingly clean. So let's see what we got here. This is nice. That is weird. It's like paper mache or something. License plate. I got a jack stand. Another license plate thing. What's this? Oh, I bet that goes over here. Nope. I was thinking it went over there. Maybe it goes on the back. I don't know. What do you guys think this is? Let me see if I'm missing one. See, I knew I was missing one of those pieces over here, but that's not the same thing. So, I don't know. But you guys that know what a 51 is, tell me what that is. I'm curious. Curious what that might be. So I got a jack for it. Now we got some wonderful take charge something or other laundry stain remover. You might need that. Not real mousy back here. A little bit of junk. Oh, I was looking for this. This right here, and I think that's the glass. I needed this. This goes right here. Let me show you. Get my junk out of the way. This goes right here, and this is the light that lights up the. It's a light that lights up the license plate. So that is way cool. I was figuring I was going to have to try to find one somewhere. But anyway, that's I think that's what that is. Plug that in there. Yep. So it looks like I just need like maybe a little rubber gasket or something. Shine that up a little bit. So that is good news. Got some springs. You got some whole bunch of washers and bolts and doodads. Not much of anything really that I see of value. Good quality box there. Yeah. So yeah, but it's not bad. I mean, there's a little bit of cleanup to do. Trunks, not too bad. You know, just a little bit of cleanup, I guess. I'm gonna replace this. That's not that expensive. I found one of those online. They're not bad at all. So I went ahead and drilled it out. You've got some vent holes here for horsepower. And so this is all kind of cool here. It's got a, so you put your spare tire in, and that's how you lock it down. You put it through one of the lug nuts. It puts it down that way. And then got springs and stuff. And I assume that's for the jack to rest upon. I don't know. If you know, tell me. I'd sure appreciate it. But yeah, there's not, I was glad to see there's not many. There's, you know, I thought there'd probably be a big old rat's nest back in there, but I don't see anything. And, you know, need to wash this stuff out because this will rot it out right through here. Oof, that's bad. Just at least taking a walking screwdriver to it first. Clean some of that junk out of there. It's pretty gross. Yeah, anytime you got anything that's got leaves and sticks and all that junk in there, please clean it out, because that will create rust. Well, there you go. I've got more of that, and I'm going to need it all the way around. So I've got more of that in the garage. Yeah, we'll pressure wash that and get that all cleaned up. It's already way better. Way better than it was. Let's see what it looks like over here. Oh yeah. Nice. See there? Got a little rust hole started. Where all this junk lives, it just rots it out. And it's really senseless. You just take a minute, clean this stuff out once in a while. It could save you fortunes on, you know, even like this car is just going to be, we're just going to make it cool and make it fun and all that. I ain't doing nothing crazy with it, but anyway, we're going to make it cool, make it fun, make it just a going to town rig, you know, as Derek calls it. And sounds like I ain't going to Tulsa anytime soon, but anyway, that's another story. But yeah, this is just going to be a little fun going to town rig, and my goal with it is I've kind of decided for now. I was over at my uncle's house where this came from, and I was able to find the other. I was missing a center cap, so I was able to find that. So I cleaned it up a little bit and got it shined and ready. But my goal with it is, as I mentioned earlier, is I'm gonna paint the wheels red. I'm gonna get some of those white wall inserts that go underneath the bead that are like 2 inches wide, and so I'm gonna go with those wide white walls, red wheels, and these center caps just polished up. The paint is staying, you know, I'll go over it with some of that gray Scotch Brite just to knock the flakes off of it a little bit. But I'm sticking right with the way it is. It earned it. 75 years old, it's earned it, you know. And the other thing I'm wanting to do is I think I'm going to upgrade the motor. I cannot get this one to turn over, and I don't know why. I've tried weeks worth of Marvel Mystery Oil, and hang on a minute. There we go. I've tried letting it soak for weeks with Marvel's Mystery Oil, and nothing. I have the oil levels fine. It's black. I ain't tasted it. I ain't that brave as Derek is, but anyway, it's black. It's plenty in there. So what I'm thinking I may do, I'm thinking I may go with a 235. I've seen one on Facebook, and those 235s versus the 216 that's in it, or 215 and a half, whatever you want to call it. The 235 is like 235 and a half as far as what their actual cubic inches, something like that. The difference is that 235 has regular bearings, and the 216 has these things called Babbitt bearings, something like that. And so I'm learning about that, and I was talking to Dad. Dad's 83. Dad, this was actually one of the first cars that he had right when him and Mom got married. They had one of these, and Dad says that those Babbitt bearings are like this mixture of copper and aluminum and I don't know what all, but it's just a mixture of a bunch of stuff. And as it starts to wear, those Babbitt bearings kind of melt and will fill in the scratches and spots like that. So I don't know if that's true or not. Dad and his brothers took great pride in working on their cars and making sure they could do everything needed to be done. So I believe Dad. But as far as what the regular, the 236, 235s, whatever you want to call them, those have got the regular bearings that we all know and love, and they seem to be less trouble. The other thing I learned was on a 235, they did not come with oil filters, which sounds crazy to me, but from what I understand, this 216 that I have that's locked up, we can use it to we could possibly take that oil filter off of that and make it to where it's, you know, just attach it to the 236, 235, whatever you want to call it. And this right here is how we tried to, we got to a point where we were just sick of it. Crawling underneath it, trying to rotate the flywheel, trying to, everything we could think of. So here's what we did. Yeah, welcome to Redneck Central. So I live in a really nice part of town. I live kind of out in the woods a little bit. It's just a beautiful neighborhood. But me and Dad and Amy was out here, and we hooked to the back of my Toyota, old Toyota here, and we were trying to drag it to see if we could get it to pop loose. And that didn't work. So after we scared the neighbors to death with the tires squealing and everything, and yeah, so we ended up just pulling it right back over where it was sitting. And yeah, so that's where it sits. So if you got any input, got any advice, got any things that you suggest that we should do, why, let me know. And I'm sure looking forward to all the input I can get. Here's a kitty cat from the neighbors. You hear meowing? She's pretty. We have neighbors across the road that have probably 40 feral cats running around. So I've got 2 or 3 rather, and all 3 of my cats are just the biggest spoiled babies you've ever seen. But she's a pretty girl. A little skittish. But anyway, that's night. But I appreciate you hanging out with me on this wonderful, cool night. And I just, I don't know, it's kind of nice having family and friends joining in and supporting the channel. And if you haven't, why, please if I can talk, subscribe and like, and let me know what you're into, and if you see anything that I can do to do better, or any ways that I'm doing it wrong, or things you like, just let me know. I'm just curious to see what all's on your mind. But anyway, hope you have a good night. Get some rest. Don't stay up too late watching YouTubes, because you know that's what I do. But anyway, subscribe and like and all that other good stuff. And appreciate you. See you.